So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've actually got the Honda in on the ramp. Okay, so you guys can kind of get an understanding of the point it's currently at. We're then going to strip everything off of it and give it a good clean down, give it a good bit of coat and lano guard or something like that. Bit of stone chip as well, make sure that it kind of doesn't get any oxygen to it. And then put it back together with the new bits, which actually arrived, but I won't show you just yet what we've got because it'll be a bit of a surprise. So, here we go. Car's obviously in the air. I've took the plates off because we'll get some branded plates for obviously the garage. The back one here was funny because it like had some anti-theft thing in it where you couldn't put your screwdriver into it, and took a bit of mold grips to get it off, but it's off. Anyway, look at the state of this exhaust. It's like an eBay special. Look at this. Look how small it is. Now, I will say, honestly, if you couldn't already tell, I am not a mechanic. I'm giving it a go with the help of the other technicians here to kind of get it done. I am kind of learning as I go along in terms of the build of this car. So if you see me doing anything silly, ignore me. I'm learning, so bear with me. See, all the seals have been done. This bit here has already been painted up, and I can't believe that being sat outside for about 2 weeks since it's been done, it's already starting to rust. Look at this. It's ridiculous. So, it's quite good that I got it in when I did, because I don't want it to get any worse than this before I coat it. Give it a good clean down again, get rid of all this, and then give it a nice coating. Now the brakes, yeah, they're seized on all round. They ain't gonna move. I think you probably pull the car off the ramp before you pull these brakes around, but this is the current state of the arches and all the components. Obviously all these bits here are coming off, so I don't care in the slightest how they currently look because they're coming off, they're getting replaced. Obviously the brake pipes are they're okay, a bit dirty, but this one isn't as good because this one is a bit more crap. So again, brake lines are getting done. So again, it's kind of irrelevant really because all this is going to get replaced. So anything I see here that's pretty rusty is getting taken out and replaced. It seems to be the driver's side's the worst. This is the passenger side, and again, it's not as bad. The brakes aren't as rusted. I know they're not good still, and they're still seized on, but they're not as bad. The driver's side's absolutely terrible. So wherever it's been sat for the last 10 years, obviously must be more damp on the driver's side because the passenger side is nowhere near as bad, but obviously it was rotten through here. So again, it's been done. We've also got our new fuel filling neck as well coming because this is a bit rotten down here. I mean, last thing I want to do is get any fuel leaks, so this is going to be replaced. Getting hold of this is quite hard really because Tego has said about 6 to 8 weeks. I'll get it mid-June-ish, and now we're in like middle of April. And I managed to get it from Bennett's for the same price, and it's exactly the same, so it's all good. Bit of a hole there though, look at that. That's still there. Might have to address that again at some point, but we'll see. So currently I am the epitome of fashion. I mean, look at this look, it's absolutely brilliant. Lovely. Anyway, so I've been spraying up, I've got it ready to go. The brake lines, they're all rusty. I mean, this one here wasn't too bad. You get a torch on it. See, that's all right, look. But I've just sprayed them up before, and I've also sprayed up all the joints so that when it comes to undoing them, it should be a little bit easier. This is the back left one. See, the left side isn't that bad at all. It's just the right side. It's really weird, but I've also found, I think I mentioned it earlier, hole. Now that's not a problem because it isn't structural, but that is, and it's so close to that, this is an MOT failure. So I've got to get this done. But we'll do that when this is all out. Make it a bit easier for ourselves. Moment of truth, will it undo? Let's find out. It will, and the torch will die. So let's go around the car now and get all of these off, get the brake fluid out of it, so we can start getting the calipers off and the brakes off. When that's all done, I'll come back. So I've got Max in with me to give me a little bit of a hand. Just got a little bit stuck. Let me show you why. Max, what is going on?
So, we've got here to this brake pipe, and as you can see, it's already quite worn and corroded. Had a few issues with getting it loose. We managed to finally get it loose, but the brake pipe has actually expanded inside the fitting. So as you can see here, it's managed to twist loose and snap. It's not ideal, but it's not the worst thing to replace them, especially for what this car's going to be used for.
So what do we do now then? What's the next step?
Our next step is we need to remove this brake flexi anyway because we're replacing them, and we're going to have to build new brake lines, which won't be too bad.
Shouldn't be too hard, should it?
No, we do them every day. Our next issue though is this little spring clip here. So you have a kind of surface like that, and the spring clip slides in and holds it in place. Here though, the spring clip's actually broken away, and I have no way of really getting that out. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of delicate removal with a die grinder just to be able to get this clip out, so we can get this brake line out, and then we can start building up the new brake lines and flexis.
Brilliant. And then obviously get that out, get this off, get this off, get that off.
This off.
Clean it up.
The whole lot.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Perfect, so that's our little cut made. As you can see, part of the clip's already pinged off. So I just need to tap this little bit out with my trusty pry bar.
Tap it out.
And then we can get this out.
Put it in a stranglehold.
More than that.
Armbar.
Armbar. Full on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Didn't mean to do that.
Tap it out, mate. You can tap it out.
There we go. And see if that will wiggle. No, it won't. So let's go get the trusty hammer. Little hammer.
Got the old hand dingo.
There we go. That's out. Lovely. And now Jordan can carry on with what he's doing.
That's rich.
He never works. So just clean that all up nicely. We're good to go.
Sweet. Just a word of advice as well. When you put a car in the air with the bonnet up and also the boot up, don't hit the lights. I've done that now twice, and I keep forgetting, so it's my own mistake, but so it's now been officially a week since the car came actually into the bay. It's taking obviously a lot longer than I thought in my head it'd take, but when you took everything apart, it became apparent that it wasn't really like a quick fix, pull it off, put it on. We pulled it off, we uncovered some rust, surface level stuff, nothing major, but obviously wanted to protect it properly. So what we did was we got underneath it, wire brushed it, also got the flat wheel on it, so the flat wheel made it nice and shiny. I'll show you now how that came out. The idea is to get the rust back to basically this, back to bare metal, which obviously we've done as much as we can all round it. I mean, the worst of it's definitely off now. It took a lot longer than I thought it'd take because obviously it was quite crusty insofar as there's lots of flaky bits on it. So the main thing was to get all of that off so that I can properly protect it. I've got all of the seam sealer off, redone the seam sealer. The next step is to, well actually we have also put crust on it as well from Hammerite, which is quite cool because you paint it on. It comes out of the container white. You paint it on the rust, it goes blue straight away, and then it goes black after about an hour, and it's solid, so I can show you that as well. Again, just surface level stuff really. That's how it comes out, so now that's protected. So yeah, it took a bit longer than we thought it'd take to get to this point, but it's being done properly. I'm now confident that the car, when it's done, is going to last years. So that's the idea really. Obviously, that's what we used before. It literally says transforms rust to a stable surface. I mean, I didn't use that all over it. Tell a lie, actually I did. And I was told quite quickly afterwards, that's wrong. The best thing to do first of all is to get the main rust off, get it back to bare metal, and then protect it. I just used the crust on the very, very, very surface level rust, just to kind of treat it really. The next step is etched primer, and then followed by Gravitex. So Gravitex obviously should coat the underside. Basically, I'm going all out with this. I want to make sure this car, when it's done, is done. Like it's not going to be out there looking pretty but falling apart underneath. So yeah, that's the next step. We'll get that done as well, and then we've got to put it back together. I have also noticed though that I haven't ordered front drop links, rear drop links, front lower arms. And I also fancy getting some anti-roll bars because they're a bit naff. So I've got to spend some more money, but you know how it goes. So that's the next step. We'll get it done and then I'll update you. So the etch primer is going on now. Apparently, I'm not qualified to spray any cans, so here we go. So we've gone a little bit further with this one than we thought because we thought whilst we're doing it, let's do it properly, you know. So obviously we're now getting the tank out because under the tank might be a bit rusty. I'm obviously going to tie that up as well. This is all kind of settled in quite nicely. Under here's all now cleaned up, but we want to get up there, you know, and tied it up a bit nicely. So this is Jack. He's currently undoing a very tight bolt. How is it, Jack?
It's pretty tight in the hole.
Nice. That's the first time you've ever said that, isn't it? Yeah. So the tank is now out, and actually it's pretty tight up here. Look at this. I mean, like, see all the bare metals, and it's like brand new look. Well, not quite, but it isn't that bad at all. It's a lot better than I thought it'd be. A couple of little spots we can get tidied up. That's obviously the next stage to do, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy.
So Jack, what are we doing?
Putting an under tray back on a jag.
Lovely. There's a lot of bolts there, mate.
I know.
That's really got a load of bolts back in it. So guys, Jack is doing this under tray. He's absolutely loving life. This 1 million bolts. And yeah, that's Max and Jack over and out. Peace, guys.
So once again, I'm in a bad habit. It's been a little while. So the car's still on the ramp. It's probably been a 6-week video now. I mean, I've been doing this for a little while. I keep forgetting where I'm at. So the last thing I think I showed you was the fuel filler neck. But anyway, the underside of the car is now, I'm happy with it. Okay, so I'll say it's done. It's all nice and protected. Obviously the tank is still out, but it's all nice and coated, so it should last a good amount of time. So with that in mind, I'm gonna leave it there for this video because then I actually know where I'm at. I'm gonna get some bits on order. In fact, I've already got loads of bits here. I'm actually kind of surrounded by them, but I won't show you yet. I'll show you next time. So for now, I'm going to leave it there. Stay tuned to see the bits going back on the car, and then hopefully a first start. I guess we'll see. But for now, thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.